Taylor's candid talk about body image inspires fans. U.S. study finds Taylor Swift's willingness to openly talk about struggles with body image and disordered eating have aided the pop superstar's fans in grappling with those issues themselves, according to new scientific research. The authors of a University of Vermont, UVM, study published in the July issue of the Social Science and Medicine Journal reached that conclusion after analyzing the top 200 TikTok and Reddit social media posts containing more than 8,300 comments pertaining to Swift, eating disorders, and body image. Our findings suggest that fans who felt highly connected to Swift were influenced to positively change their behaviors or attitudes around eating or their body image because of Swift's disclosures and messages in her music, said a press statement attributed to study co-author Lizzie Pope, a registered dietitian-nutritionist and associate professor in UVM's Nutrition and Food Sciences Department. Pope's fellow registered dietitian-nutritionist and study author Kelsey Rose, a UVM clinical assistant professor, added, "Fans seemed to take inspiration from the fact that Swift had recovered from disordered eating and subsequently appeared to be thriving. Yet the study's findings about the parasocial, or one-sided, relationship between Swift and the so-called Swifties who support her career aren't exclusively good news." The survey found that some fans ignore Swift's message and insist on objectifying her body, demonstrating the limitations of personal disclosures to affect understanding of systemic issues like anti-fat bias. Swift earned news headlines in 2020 when the songwriter-vocalist detailed how she grappled with outsiders' perception of her weight and the physical beauty standards by which many women are measured. In her Miss Americana documentary, the singer explained how seeing pictures of herself made her feel like her tummy was too big, or how speculation over whether she was pregnant would trigger to just starve a little bit. "If you're thin enough, then you don't have that ass everybody wants. But if you have enough weight to have an ass, your stomach isn't flat enough," Swift remarked. She then uttered the words which provided the title of Pope and Rose's recent study, "It's all just fucking impossible." The survey also alluded to Swift's 2022 music video for her No One hit Anti-Hero, which depicted her stepping onto a scale, looking down at the weight reading, sighing in disappointment, and casting a guilty glance at her alter ego, who shakes her head in consternation. Ultimately, although Swift had not managed to completely silence comments objectifying her, the survey determined the singer-songwriter was an effective role model for those confronting disordered eating recovery, particularly after she embarked on her record-setting Eras concert tour in May 2023. The release of Pope and Rose's study arrived within days of an opinion column published by Newsweek, which declared Swift was not a good role model because she was unmarried and childless at age 34 despite a high-profile relationship with pro football player Travis Kelce and prior romances with other famous men.